to do some PTR stuff. I'm gonna start off probably with some flurry. I've been trying to make flurry seem good. It's yesterday I was really discouraged. I was like, wow, flurry sucks. But I've been tweaking, I've been cooking, I've been turning every rock, and I feel like we're landed in a good place with flurry now. Okay. Where do we begin? What happens if... Put that there. I'm trying to think of what's the best... Hey, Girgan. Good to see you hanging out with me. So, for speed farming, we do have some other gems. Maybe I should put in some, like this, maybe. Because realistically, we're not... Like, if for normal people speed farming, you're not going to be running, like, a push setup. So, we gotta see what would be a realistic... Like, for sure, 25% bonus experience. Like, most people are going to run this all the time. So... we want to be able to be tanky enough, even with that, because it's making us deal less damage, and we take a lot more damage. So we'll see if we're strong enough for that. Something like this, I think, is fine. Let's see how this feels. And we would be speed farming maybe 115 or something. Oh, these monsters are huge. It's so satisfying with Flurry. We get infinite dashes. The AoE is still sad, but it's probably fine. Death Trap, yeah, Death Trap is probably stronger than the last two seasons. The new Selig without any patch notes, it's like way better than it was before. It's instead of 100% more energy, you get 200% more max energy. So you end up with like 600, 700 energy, which with Beastfall boots is it's a lot of damage. And you get extremely tanky. So the biggest issue in the last two seasons with Death Trap has been, I'd say, the squishiness. Like it gets frustrating for people to play it because they're just kind of dying in tier 12. But that should be fixed. So I'd say it's a good season. And apparently Ava said it's like easier to gear for as well. So might be way more recommendable to play Death Trap now. It's not gonna push the highest, but as a comfy, super fast farmer, for sure, very good. Well, we didn't feel too squishy that run, which is good. What happens when we go to 120? One 115, both kind of feels the same. It's a good sign. It's oddly like playing with Azerath here. It's kind of like playing a dot build because I can leave. Like I just need to uh, like damage the enemies a third of their life, and then they will pop. Wow, that was a very demonic crit right there. 66.6 trillion. Yeah, I mean the poison builds are for you, but yeah, all the cold builds definitely rely on staggering or pushing. But when it comes to lair bosses, they don't really stagger at all. So then we remove. It's like the opposite. We remove all the conditional damage. I mean, it's basically a 2-minute 120 run. Oh, okay. So those things definitely hurt. It's nice of the boss to just teleport to us these days. I'm permanently vulnerable and weakened. It's kind of interesting. So if I stop attacking, will I die? I did. Yeah, this gem is definitely going to be like a permanent slot for every build, unless you are pushing. There's no reason to ever not run this, unless you're playing hardcore. Yeah, I don't really like poison, but well, it sounds like maybe rogue is not for you. Maybe. I was trying to squeeze in this new chest, the Squirt Splouse, but it's really tough to keep this bonus up. And not only that, it's so hard to survive. It just feels bad to use this item. I was able to keep it like decent uptime with Care Rune. I have a permanent barrier on Flurry. I could get up to like 8 to 10 stacks consistently. This like ticks every few seconds, and you want to be at 10 stacks to get the max damage. But then I found that I would just die. So I wish I could tank up enough, but I don't think it's gonna be. Maybe with the what's it called? Stone of Jordan, it might be possible to run Squirt Splouse. I haven't really played with Stone of Jordan much. We would lose. Let's see. We would get 65% from the chest, and we would. So it's like 120% damage basically. Versus 90. Yeah, it's just like running a regular chest. is more damage than Scorch Blast, and we are way tankier. So I don't really. I mean, if we want 100% more gold, I suppose. All right, let's see how we can do a bossing setup here. Willing to play Death Trap again? You are amazing still to play this build. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played Death Trap in like 4 seasons or something. I feel like Reign of Arrows last season kind of gave me that ultimate button skill itch. Wait a minute, I just realized we could, with Flurry, we could use this duelist aspect, which is pretty interesting. And we can use crushing because we are fortified all the time through the boots. And what else? I don't think there's another. I guess there's inner calm. I'm gonna see how, like, when we dash with inner calm, do we. Maybe I'll just go into this pit. You're using Son of Jordan and lyrics technique to get that much DR. Said 100. 100k all rest. That's awesome. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm curious if I dash with flurry. It's hard to test. Okay, so it seems like dashing with flurry. Dash itself reduces my inner calm, but yeah, dashing with flurry actually keeps inner calm up. That's interesting. But it's probably not worth running. Maybe for bossing or something. There's just so much walking and dashing around otherwise. I'd probably rather just put on neurotoxic. Permanent 60%. Hey, what's going on with inner? There's a true sight one. This one. You deal 200% increase. Because I'm running inner sight. While inner sight is full, you gain double damage. I mean, it's probably not worth it. But during that little window, because I'm running inner sight, I'm going to deal a lot of damage in that little window. Maybe it's good for bossing. Let's try it out. Okay, we got a good setup now and all. Let's do like a harbinger or something. Using squirts because that's kind of the meta on D3. You're from there? Nice. Yeah, it seems like this upcoming. I didn't play much D3. I played it the first like year it came out, and then I kind of abandoned Diablo 3. But it seems like this season is a little gift to all the D3 fans. Or they just ran out of ideas. That could be the case too. Okay. Let's do that again. $25k hours on Diablo 3. That's crazy. It's a lot of hours. So it's certainly possible to kill. That's funny, weapon damage 10,000. Yeah, it's possible to kill these T12 bosses, but like I have 5 mythics and pretty good gear overall. Let's try Belial real quick. This is not a boss killer even with a bossing setup, fortunately. Mephisto? Yeah, I can do Mephisto. Or I can at least try. Something I could be running is Blood Mad Idol. Wow, that almost killed me. Okay. That thing kills me. I think this is one of those times where it definitely should take off this jewel here. Makes me deal less damage and take more damage. Maybe not ideal on Mephisto. Try that again. A little bit of downtime on cold imbuement. If I stagger, he should die, I guess. Yeah, I don't think true sight aspect is worth it. Look at those, the speed of those orbs with the set, it like reduces projectile speed. It's pretty good for this fight. Can he die? If I had Azurath, it would probably be worth it for those stagger sessions. You just explode instead of do this face. What, the beam hit me and I didn't die? That's crazy. It's a long Mephisto fight over here. 2 staggers, no problem. Desert Rain of Arrows? No, I haven't done any of that. I don't know if I will. It's a lot of gear to gather on a PTR, but we'll see. Maybe. Oh no. He wants to steal my things. Oh, it sucks to be a melee build, I just realized. Well, it certainly is possible to kill Mephisto with the flurry, but it's a bit of a project, you know? Wait, he stole my things. Wait, I have one more thing somewhere. Oh, he got staggered. Okay, this is... Oh, he did die. It's hard to know what his animations do. Okay, so it was like, I don't know, 4-5 minute boss fight or something, but it was definitely possible to kill. It felt like I was quite tanky running these 2 jewels, DR and life here. So even though I got hit by a few things, I didn't die, which is like obviously really good for bossing to ensure that you actually get the kill even though it's slower. So overall, I was pretty disappointed with Flurry initially, but actually, it's gained. It went from like a 4 out of 10 for me to now it's like a 6.5 out of 10. Maybe 7, just because I think it's fun. I'm not sure if there's anything else for me to do on Flurry specifically. The rogue meta overall is not really changing in Season 15. I'm assuming that Cold Rain of Arrows will still be the best, but maybe Poison Pen Shot will get ahead with what is it? This one. This new jewel that is for poison builds, basically. Just casual double damage. But it's hard to say. Comes down to who gets the best gear and transfigures, and they're already very even in the current season. Just like about a few tiers between them. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the true side aspect. I'm gonna surrender that one. There's something about consistent damage that just feels right. Let's do what's like a casual boss, like a Grig. Did they fix Azurath? It's still broken in terms of the stagger on the boss has to be. You have to carefully make sure you stagger the boss with a freeze effect, otherwise it doesn't work. But they nerfed Azurath because it used to be an AoE explosion, but now it's just like an individual target explosion. So it's still good. It's basically just like a frozen memories aspect on steroids. I didn't proc my helm on this one, I think. So yeah, Azurath is definitely used for all pushing purposes for cold builds still. But nothing has been fixed in terms of how it functions on the boss stagger, which is a little unfortunate because it is quite annoying to play around. I mean, the speed on some of these bosses, that was like 3-second kill on Grig. Very acceptable. And this is without like the secondary amulet aspect. And I could definitely, like this build, we have 40 DR on this, 40 life here, and 2 defensive aspects. You could probably surrender the debilitating toxins on the chest here and just go for Earth Striker or Biting Cold, and then you get another pit tier right there. So lots of little optimizations to be made. You spent hours and hours to get the full set of charms for Rain of Arrows. That's dedication right there. All right, I'm gonna save this. My biggest confusion currently in the PTR, and I guess disappointment in some sense, is the condemnation and combo points. Something's fishy. I don't really understand what's going on. Like for example, Flurry should thrive off of combo points and condemnation dagger here. But for some reason I'm like dealing less damage whenever I use it. So I have a feeling something's not working properly, even though it says visually everything looks right. It's almost like I lose damage with it. So not sure what's up with that, but that might be maybe they fix something before the season starts. Maybe that will be a spanner that we'll have to deal with. I think I'm actually I should do a run or two with Blood Mad Idol. Paul says add grenades tech on this build, and I will do much better. Yeah, how would you squeeze in grenades on Flurry though? That is the question. I don't know if there's a lot of sneaky buffs to things without any patch notes. For example, shivering aspect, this one used to be 90, and this PTR is 120. So That's good for cold builds. There's a lot of random things like that. And for example, a reason why poison builds will be worse is because the writhing aspect for pushing. This one's nerfed from 125 to 90. Like undocumented changes is popping up here and there. And I guess we will use this. Wow, that's a lot of mythics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 mythics. This, I think this is the pushing setup. And then here we go Earth Striker probably. Okay. I believe this is the way to go. Maybe I'll throw in my... Why not? Let's throw in our helm here and transfigure, see what happens. 3 item quality. Is there any other item that's like specifically for this build? I guess I can throw in things like this. Max life, we'll take it. %12 poison damage. That's unfortunate. GA cooldown, I think. Not very exciting. Okay. We didn't really gain much from that, but I guess I can toss in my Fist of Fate. Indestructible, let's go. Okay, so let's see like a tier 130 if we can survive. I think this is max damage output. Wait, there's a goblin somewhere? Come on, goblin, can I... Okay, there we go. It's like, when is he getting frozen? There's a lot of spiders in this one. Oh. It's hard to see with these numbers, but so far so good. I've stood in... Oh, they're unstoppable. Well, that's not gonna work. We are like ultra reliant on freezing things with this one. Can't even tell where the... There's a goblin somewhere in here. I have... Oh, thank you. He's like, I'll run out of the pack for you. It's actually pretty satisfying to play with Blood Mad Idol. Like my life is constantly draining and I have to manage my life by dashing to gain stealth. Because that heals me. I mean, I'm not carrying the Heart of Stone here and I'm still passing the test, so to speak. But I... Okay, how do I not die? I took so much damage in there. It's pretty decent result here with this. But it doesn't feel like that big of a difference from running my legendary amulet. But on paper this should be more damage. Can we kill this and then try to turn off damage numbers? Much better. There's so many goblins, actually. I'm not entirely sure how Azeroth works now, because it procs, like, it seems to proc twice. I guess, even though I'm overlapping freezes, it seems like Azeroth will proc after the initial freeze, like at 2 seconds or whatever Cold Imbue's freeze duration is. It procs at like 2 seconds and then at 5 seconds when they become unstoppable. I don't know if that's a good thing. It's good for speed farming, because you don't have to wait the full duration to get the pops. What do I think of Season 15 for Rogue so far? Yeah, pretty good, to be honest. The downside, if I was to be critical, would be that there's not much change. It's basically the same season, but we're have more free access to power, like the new jewels and stuff. It's crazy amounts of damage reduction and damage by just putting in a socket. This is crazy. I'm taking so much damage, but if I dash around, I can heal. It is fun to take advantage of the new Tricks of the Trade board, though, with Flurry. I think Flurry is the only build I can benefit from the changes to Tricks of the Trade. Basically, for each tag of a skill you damage an enemy with, you gain 20% more damage. And I'm tagging them with Mobility and Cutthroat with Flurry. And I'm tagging them with Marksman and Trap with Caltrops. So I'm getting four types of damage bonus, which is better than most legendary boards, getting 80% instead of 60. So it's a little sneaky flurry buff right there. I don't see any other builds. Maybe TB, but I don't think so. Actually, yeah, TB could run. I don't kind of don't want to mess with those. I'm surprised I haven't died at all this run. Because I haven't really been conscious of... That's funny timing. I have not been conscious of my like positioning or like trying to dodge things a lot. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I can go through this portal and the boss follows me. Is that a thing? We can have an... Oh, there you go. An honorable one-on-one. Oh no. That was a mistake. Maybe I go back in, I go here, and maybe he will tell. Oh, there you go. That's so funny. You can take the boss with you like a dog on a leash. So on a build like this, like I feel like I have no idea. Yeah, they are like Azeroth did not proc. Like I'm just attacking and hoping that I stagger the boss. I guess I should probably chill a few seconds. $42, so at 27. Interesting. I wonder what, like, could Rahir be? Maybe Rahir is staggering him. I'm trying to think, like, what sources. I suppose my caltrops. No. Oh yeah. No, it says caltrops no longer slows enemies. I'm trying to think, like, what effects I have that even is messing up. Maybe I have a charm or something, like chance to daze or something random like that. Because otherwise, I don't see any. Well, that's not good timing. These things hurt a lot, actually. These pits. Pits of doom. I wonder if I can even stagger him again now. I might have. Oh, he will get staggered eventually. What's new on Rogue now? The main thing would be combo points and condemnation, but based on my testing, I'm hoping more rogues have been testing it, but it seems like I'm just nerfing myself whenever I use the new condemnation. Maybe I'll do a run now, just compare it to this one. But yeah, they changed condemnation, which could have an impact across the board for our builds, but in general, not much changed in Season 15 with the current notes. But there's usually a decently sized patch coming after the PTR, but also they're holding off of something. Blizzard, they've got BlizzCon on the 13th of September, and this season's launching on the 15th. So they're announcing something. The question is what? And will it affect the season? I'm not sure. I have a feeling it probably will somehow. So that could play a role as well. Malthel is back. That's it. No, I don't have anything for Azeroth for this build. But, I mean, I would never, in the actual season, like, push with Flurry. I feel like it's kind of a waste of time sometimes, but to push with a build that's 20 tiers below the actual pushing. But it's nice to, in the PTR, to just see, like, the ceiling for a build. Alright, so condemnation, combo points. I don't think anything. Oh yeah, we need to somehow squish in. Maybe I can remove dash. It's gonna suck, but if I can stay alive, I'll take it. So now we have no mobility, which is not ideal, but we'll try. We'll see if our damage is there. Yeah, Cold Rain of Eris should do 150. I mean, it's probably like 10 tiers above this with perfect gear. And poison pen shot as well. Zach, what are you doing? Zach, it's under control. He's out of control. He's not under control. You crazy man. Oh my god. Thank you, man. I feel like someone needs to stop this man. We need to put the seatbelt on. Okay, so killing this one elite with combo points. Why is it so hard? Like I should be dealing so much damage. Why am I why am I not? Like that took me almost a minute to kill one elite. Something's wrong with this. What makes rogue permadash? A few things. Oh my goodness, can I get out of here or what? Was that another 10? I can't even tell. It's just a million things in my little thing. One, two, yeah. Crazy man. Appreciate you. Feel like a better investment would be like Pokemon cards or something, I'm sure, but I'll take it. Okay, so we're just gonna put Condemnation in the garbage can until further notice. So for cutthroat builds, we use this brown set called Blurring Blade, and the 5-set bonus on this one gives us like at the very bottom of the bonus, it gives us like chance to make our agility skills free to cast. So whenever we with this build just attacking with flurry, we were just constantly giving ourselves free dashes. So we just have infinite dashes with whenever we're using the Blurring Blade set. So that's how this build solves that. But then marksman builds like ranged, rapid fire, pen shot, like these blue skills here. These builds don't typically have permanent dashing. Any rogue build will have a lot of mobility, but we have to sometimes wait for the cooldown of these skills. And these builds don't really have a way to have permanent reset unless you're like investing aspects into it. But these cutthroat skills can have permadash, and then the ultimate skills have permadash. So Death Trap and Rain of Arrows, these skills, they permanently reset. We have like maximum 75% cooldown reduction on these, so we just have infinite. That obviously applies to the ultimates, but also the mobility skills, Shadow Step and Dash. So we can easily just move freely without anything stopping us, basically, on the ultimate builds. Well, I'm sad about combo points state, but let's try something else. I'm pretty happy with the current state of flurry. For my guide, I'm probably not gonna put Blood Mad here. But for pushing, Blood Mad is probably the way to go. There is a world, I was trying to make it work. Like, I think there's the one like sneaky thing that will, the meta for pushing might like take a turn at some point in this upcoming season, specifically because of this, the Golden Epiphany that allows us to have 3 unique charms. Because now the charms, although they're going to be really hard to find, but like the fact that we can have mythic charms. If you have Golden Epiphany with three mythics, that's probably going to outperform a lot of 5-set bonuses. It's my guess, or like for certain builds. I'm thinking maybe even Rain of Arrows 5-piece set maybe isn't that important compared to squeezing out like if you can have 3 charms that add like 90% damage, I think that will come out on top. But other than that, there's not too many changes. So I'm gonna drop off my flurry gear here, and then what should we test next? I feel like I got one more build in me in this session. I'm trying to think. My armory has pen shot, right? We have no, we don't. We haven't tried pen shot. Maybe I should try it. But I think I did. Yeah, no, I did try it with combo points. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe we could try. Let's see. Just have a look at these uniques. Is there anything that stands out? I can't really think of a build that would take advantage of the Stone of Jordan. You know what? Let's do a quick test with this new sword. I want to find out what the smite enemies mean. What's the easiest way to test that? I'll put back my gear and then we'll swap out some item. What if I do this and run out of town? Can I kill an enemy slowly? Wow. Okay. I guess they have a little too much power for me. Maybe a sneaky decrease in tiers. Tier 8? Oh, you already tested it? Executes even bosses? That's crazy. Executes bosses at 35%. I mean, wouldn't it be like on bosses you can just have it in your inventory? Yeah, it does there. This is yeah, I'm just kind of executing everything. I mean, it almost feels like 35% feels like when they're half, like have 50% life, they just fall over. No! No, Zach! No! Someone! Put his wallet away. Brother, you have to stop. This can't be good. Oh my goodness. It's impossible that any viewer of this stream has ads. You're all ad free now, thanks to Zach. Sponsored by Zach. Thank you, man. You're crazy. Playing Zelda now. Kinda neat maybe for push. Switch on pits. Yeah, exactly. On pits you can swap weapon. Like, there's no way we're not gonna have that in our inventory. Will that sword not be best in slot for speed farming? I'm sure. I'm thinking, like, for speed farming, you kind of want to one-shot the enemy from full life. Like, you don't even want them to end up... Like, there's this, like, a threshold when you're struggling in T12, or, like, you're not, like, one-shotting the enemies necessarily, then it might be good. But, then, like, you could just have, like, a 70% aspect instead, and then it's like... Is it really worth it? But for the bosses, swapping in on all the lair bosses... Let's do a test here, because a boss like Mephisto, he has all these barriers. They're pretty annoying. You're just living your best life, trying to kill the boss, and then all of a sudden the barrier kicks in and you're dealing no damage for like a minute. Did I put this... Okay. Let's try Mephisto with, and I'm gonna swap in the Eldrin sword. Inner Calm's probably fine. Fortified. And Duelist. And I guess we go Rustbitten. Lockdown, yeah, the meta is pretty much the same, I'd say. There's a chance. I have a feeling Reign of Arrow's Cold is still gonna push the highest. I'd say the main shift in the meta is a little more stonks for Death Trap. It seems like with the Selig, like, I don't know if you guys have seen... Do I have a Selig? Let's see if I have a Selig somewhere. I don't. But basically, they turned it from doubling your energy to tripling your energy. So you can get a lot of energy using Selig, and you're very tanky. And that was kind of the biggest problem with that build, so... Where am I Rustbitten at? Okay, something like that. And we're gonna swap in... When I right-click this, it kind of swaps the wrong item. Okay, so... If my alt-click should work. Let's go to Mephisto and have a look-see. As your guides have helped for 3 years, it's the least I can do. Zach, it is not the least you could do. You could just watch and enjoy and hang out and say thank you, but you're clearly a very generous person. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I don't think I've ever announced it to you guys, but I am a father-to-be in a few weeks. My wife is hopefully giving birth. I mean, that's the plan. She's huge right now. I'm not allowed to say that in front of her, but she's massive. She's very pregnant. So your subs will go to diapers, the diaper funds. Okay, what am I testing? Oh yeah, the Eldrin sword. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate it. I'll think of you every time I change the diapers. Okay, that's 35%. Oh, he got executed. Wait, did he? Yeah, he did. Oh my god, that's so satisfying. I think my clone executed him, to be honest, because I wasn't attacking him. That was super weird. Or wait, it was my probably my caltrops, because it's not necessarily. I was thinking I have to be. It doesn't have to be my flurry. Okay, can we get to the... Oh, okay, well, that's one way to die. But yeah, that's almost 35% there. So this is Smite. Yeah, my caltrip's gonna take care of him. I can like walk to the other side of the room and in safety just swap the item. Maybe it's possible to squeeze Melted Heart on Roa too? Maybe. I haven't really thought about it much. What do we currently... We don't... I'm trying to think, like, what aspect do we put on the amulet? Oh, I need to swap this. Oh, he just dies. That's crazy. In the pit too. Even on elites, you just click a button in your inventory and things die. Oops. Okay, hopefully I can not die. Here we go, and then swap this in, and he dies! Oh my god, that's crazy. That's huge for Mephisto. You can skip all those phases. Thank you, Osa. Appreciate it. I'm actually, it's such a fun item to just have on your swap. I mean, it's definitely kind of broken. I don't know if it's a good mechanic to just execute these bosses. And at least in tower, it's not allowed. You can't, your inventory is fixed. But surprising amount of content in this game. You can swap your gear. Like, it's like Undercity and Tower are the only places you can't, I think. You should get staggered, no? Wait, did he die? Wait, what? Was that lag? What just happened? I... Okay. That was weird. I don't know what that was. He baited me somehow. I thought it was over, but it wasn't. Did your cold sightless Roa build last season? Loved it? Nice. Yeah, sightless definitely the way to go. Okay, let's go to... What about Lilith or something? Yeah, his animation took a break. He kind of just leaned over and all of a sudden I was dead. Unfortunate. I have not tested rapid fire. I haven't even played it in like since the expansion came out. It seems like a fun build. Okay. Let's see if my Lilith dodging skills are up to par here. It's been a while. Stagger her would be nice. I think I have to kill these. Oh, what is that? Wait, what? I've never seen that circle before. Stagger? Oh, put this on. Wait. Okay, executed. Easy. I love it. This is my new favorite item right here. Eldrin. Oh my gosh. And I think these items, you can find them as uniques now. They should be pretty easy to get early on. Oh no. Wait. Wait. Why am I not healing? Now I'm confused. Oh, okay. I forgot to put points in dash. That explains everything. Okay, one more go. I was wondering why I wasn't healing when I was dashing, because I didn't have the point in the stealth dash, and then didn't do much of anything. Okay, and then we put on this. Wait. Okay. That felt like way less than 35%. That felt like she should have died sooner than she did, but I'll take it. The Ruckus version was bugged, yeah. I've been hearing things about that. That's unfortunate. I hope they fix it for season 15. Usually the PTR patch is pretty old. And there might be bug fixes that happened. Okay. Well, Lilith be hurting. I'm running an offensive aspect on my chest, so I'm gonna try without that. On your 300 energy cold version, you need to use Aftermath. Oh yeah, Aftermath on the amulet, that's right. But as you said, maybe it can use 3 mythics. Selig, Shake of His Fate. Yeah. So I'm not like I think Woody was talking about this as well. There are these mythic charms. I maybe have some in my stash of like why are these different color? They obviously are the iconic ones. But I feel like there's something sus about this, like that's like unintentional. Like because they haven't I feel like they haven't mentioned that they were going to put these in. Um, oh, I see. I have the wrong. If I put, or yeah, it's something's fishy with these. Like, why are they different? I'm sus about the fact that maybe either there's something wrong with these. Like, why is they look visually like broken, or these are not supposed to exist. But if we can put Selig as a charm on Rain of Arrows, that might be pretty huge. Because yeah, we have like all these iconic Doombringer, Harlequin Crest. I don't know if I have a Selig here, but one thing I noticed with the Selig charm is that it had the old tooltip as well. Made me doubt that it was like intended to even be there. But we'll find out. My damage seems extremely low this run. I lowered it by 20, but wait, that I couldn't execute him? I'm executing. Oh, look how much I'm smiting her. It's like from what the I feel like wait, it said executed. Is she she's living she's like a cat with 9 lives or something. Okay, I feel like Lilith, that was illegal. You have 1 Selig Charm with 2 GAs. Nice. Okay, hopefully I can survive the I don't know why there's not this the circle he's about to cast, or she here, this one. That one like does ridiculous amounts of damage and is like undodgeable. It's a little bit weird. Like she's about to cast it on me here and it just like basically kills me. It's almost like a yeah. Tough to tank that one. I don't know why it does so much damage. But okay, we'll say goodbye to Lilith. The execute tech is cool. I'm curious on like what's another boss like Andariel maybe. She has like a barrier. I basically want to get to the second barrier and see if I can just skip it. Oh, I see. That's why my damage was so low. I was missing just a casual like 4x on my damage. That's funny. Oh, she dies super fast. What? Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. I love this sword. It's not, I guess it's not like super handy, but for especially pit pushing, like to upgrade your glyphs, like that's like a minute saved just by having it in your inventory. So on Rain of Arrows, let's have a look-see look. I haven't really been spending much time in planners this PTR. I've just kind of been in game, kind of a different approach than what I normally do. Like normally I have like super prepared, everything's in my planners, I just copy it over. But I kind of just with a fresh blank canvas, just been in game and been like, oh, what are my options here? And so it would probably be beneficial to head over to the planner now. Maybe I can open the Rain of Arrows planner, see if there's a world where we would put in the Selig. All right, let's see if I can. I mean, here we have space. So if we put Selig here, primary resource increased by 200%. Okay. I mean, how much energy do we even have? Okay, so it only calculates 100%. So if I divide that by 2, we're at 235. You guys can't see that part. It's like, so I should get another 235, which means we would be at 700. Does Beastball have a limit to it? Like, is it like up to 500? No, it's not. I mean, what? How much damage increase would that be? So let's say we go from like, I don't know, 300 to 900. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer to use this. But like, oh, okay, never mind. How do we restore 700 energy? We can't. We can't restore that much energy. I mean, we can put aftermath here, and this is supposed to be 8, right? Maybe we should check in game. Did it change anything with aftermath? Probably not. No, it's 8. I mean, if we could get 100 Rain of Arrows ranks, then sure. So what if in just like a crazy world where we're trading and we're getting, I guess, just GA marksman skills on everything? Like, how many ranks could we realistically get to? I guess we would definitely just get a sneaky. We don't need that. I guess just marksman. Wait. Oh yeah, resource generation from this is actually pretty good. That's a lot of resource gen. And we would almost need no cooldown reduction. Is there all skills here? There is. Okay, and all our rings, of course, with enough effort, we would get all skills transfigured. Don't really need the cooldown, but that's fine. What would happen if we had no cooldown anywhere? I guess I put Dex on here. We're just gonna tap into the absolute ceiling here. I suppose I should have started with the cold tower push variant, but like, what do we have here? That's not. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, we put the penguin ring as a charm for sure. Okay, let's do this here. Okay, it's not available as a charm maybe yet. We could leave it empty, I suppose. Okay, let's just continue with this variant. Just to see how many we're up to 56 skill ranks. That's pretty good. I think that's kind of all we would get though. I don't see any other. I guess Vex rune. We get 3 more from Vex and Vehement. We have Vehement there. So we're to 59. That's crazy. This is just pretty realistic, of course. Only realistic gear around these parts. What about Shaco for a sneaky 6 ranks? It's gonna feel so weird to get a unique like this. Like, oh, random Harlequin crest that's just unique. But I suppose. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, if we can use Selig as a charm, that would make sense. But I have my doubts that that's possible. But that would help us for sure. But I mean, we're talking 65 ranks right now. So 65 times 8. And we times that by like 42% resource gen. I mean, we're restoring like 700, like almost 800 energy. Like at least 750 energy with this. I mean, there's a lot of investment, but it's not like the ranks are bad by themselves. They're also increasing the damage to the skill by quite a lot. So and I guess in this world, what about in this we would probably we don't need like max resource anywhere because we're not I'm assuming we're not gonna or I guess we do want it in some places, but it's not gonna be as like of a must on these sources. Yeah, even something like this resource on boots, chest, and helm without masterworking it too much or GAs. We're gonna have like 700. And then Golden Epiphany Seal with probably like Blood Mad Idol. Are there the new jewels in Max Roll Planner? I don't think so. No, but they're pretty obvious, which is probably... I guess we can't run the max. There's one that reduces our max resource. Which one is that actually? Primary resource is yeah, so this one cannot be used, but we could use this one, more attack speed and crit chance. That's fine. DR. And then maybe the one that gives like damage per kills could work. I'm not sure, like, is Rust Bitten worth it? Oh, there it is. It is. There's a little penguin one. I mean, it's crazy how many. This is just going to be like 10 mythics. The whole left side just pink. I don't need imitated imbuement, I guess, running it this way. There's no clone involved. So this could be something else. I guess legendary would be worth it over the alternative. But yeah, for pushing, maybe Eldrin is worth it. I'm not sure. Like what the math would be on that. Just running it in the tower. Mythic Soulbrand is great. There's a lot of tankiness for sure. If you find a Soulbrand like during leveling in a new season, it's like, yeah, it's really good. Just the barrier by itself from the potion drinking. Yeah, it's a great item. Okay, so this would probably be Shivering. I guess something like this would be the setup. It just looks ridiculous. And this would have to be something else. Wait, do we have a Scoundrel's Kiss? We do. I mean, I guess a Fist of Fate is a huge damage increase. How do we survive anything with this? We'd have 40% DR there at least, but we would be so squishy. I guess if we play like really unranged and just make sure we dodge all the attacks, maybe it's fine, but... Or, yeah, I guess with Melt the Other Selig, if we have 700 energy... This is such a wacky, wacky world. So we would reset how much? How does preparation, like, I mean, we would reset it. Let's say 600 divided by 75. 8. So we would reset 40 seconds. Rain of Arrows. That seems good. What if I take off all the CDR? Is that it? How do I have such low... There must be some sneaky CDR hiding. Oh yeah, the tempers. I could put offensive tempers. 36. Oh, right. So, wait a minute. I see. This should be here. So now it's 50 seconds. So maybe I do need the ring tempers. Or I don't know. I wouldn't say I need them, but there's nothing. That's probably the temper, the lowest impact. Yeah. I mean, it could even be enough with two, because we could reset it by 45 seconds. Would this already work this season? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure in the current season, actually it would work, but they buffed Selig in the PTR, so it would be. I don't know if it would be as good, but you could definitely do something similar. I guess we would probably squeeze in Squirt's blouse just to force. I mean, I have really no idea how tanky. I just haven't played with Selig. Like, if that makes us somewhat immortal just by itself, like maybe that's the case, and then we don't like actually need any damage reduction. I just don't know if that's the case. And we don't need the pull anymore from Narrow Eye because Azeroth doesn't do any AoE, so this is great. Yeah, we just go Golden Epiphany. Is there like crit damage? No. This can be sightless. Oh yeah, we can get ranks on our seal. I don't know if 10% damage or maybe ranks is better. It'll go all in. And resource generation 40%. Don't we get from stats these days? I feel like I'm not up to date on what's going on with our stats in the game. Strength. It does give us resource gen. 3%. Not a lot. I guess I just realized we could temper resource gen. So if we do this, oh, that's better there. How much do I have now? 84? Is that, there's no way that's additive, is it? I feel like it's not supposed to be additive, but maybe. That's the way the max roll planner is calculating the resource gen here, but 84%, that's wild. Is there any other way to get, is there like gems in your pants or something? Like what do these give? Barrier generation, dexterity, strength, intelligence, willpower, and all stats. Healing received. There's no way there. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that generates energy? Maybe that's enough though. 84% is like almost double like our ranks. Let's say like 59 ranks. This is a little bit silly. Let's say we have 40. 40 seems like it might be, I mean, even like 45 if we go all in. Let's do 40. It's more realistic. 40 times 8. Yeah, I mean, with 40 ranks, we're restoring over 600 energy. And you could easily get 45 ranks, I think, with this. Like in solo self found. This would be a fun little project to try to put together. I don't know even know if it's going to be easier. It's probably easier in the PTR than on actually playing the game, but Yeah, I mean things might get pretty silly if we like the damage numbers here. I feel like this is like absolute cinema right here. I guess we don't even have a slot left over there. This looks good to me. You could take Mythic Sea Lord's gloves instead of Fist of Fate charm. So the the problem with that is that it has to Sea Lords like it's like casting a marksman skill, which we're spamming multiple times a second, is reduces like removes a stack. So with Rain of Arrows, we can't, unfortunately. With like Death Trap and stuff, you can use this because you're not casting a bunch of marksman skills. But yeah, it doesn't work because of the marksman tag on Rain of Arrows. But that would be a good idea to increase our energy even more. But I guess we really don't like our problem is not max energy. Our problem is restoring the energy. But I think we kind of solved it ish. I mean, the GA on resource Janus maybe is a little overkill, but and I'm not. I guess another big thing is I don't know if this works. Like the planner is correct here. Like I'm assuming this would be closer to 50% than 80. Are the triple unique charms more damage than the 200% 5 ranks? Yeah, for some, I think for a lot of the cold builds, I haven't actually done the actual math with a calculator, but I think so. Like even here, we're talking like 150 times. Let's do a quick one. 225 times. Yeah, I feel like there's no way. This is crazy amount of damage that comes here. I mean, that's not even in the same ballpark. Like running these, if you have these three mythics with this set here, like this is like 10x damage or more. And a 5-piece set is like 5x damage. So I'd say it's like two to three times better to run the for some builds. But yeah, I found that on poison builds don't have a lot of uniques to use. Like Scouter's Kiss doesn't work, Gladiators doesn't work. Obviously, we don't have Azirath, and yeah, so a lot of poison builds cannot take advantage of the Golden Epiphany because we we simply just don't have a lot of useful uniques for it. So then the 5 set bonuses become better on poison builds. All right. Well, if it was like a calculator, damage calculator, I think this damage would be way higher than our current cold Rain of Arrows setup. The question is if we can survive. I just have no conception of how much defense we have with like Selig. I'm assuming it's a lot because that's like the purpose of this item is to be like the defensive layer. But guess guess we'll find out. I think the cool thing about this build is like I think it will come online pretty easily. Like you will like be able to spam Rain of Arrows and stuff. The issue will be or like the journey will just be a constant evolution of putting more ranks on your charms and getting mythics. Like yeah, the baseline layer might be not that bad to acquire. But yeah. Yeah, Selig should make you tanky, but I haven't tried it. Like because I was a bit sus the fact that we're spending all our energy. So I'm thinking like, is there like a frame when we're have 0 energy? So we just like get one shot randomly in the like a dungeon in the pit because before aftermath has kicked in and he healed. Like I don't know. I'm assuming maybe not because people are using it on DT and saying they're tanky, but there's a few things like that that I just have a question mark on. But okay. Now the question is this something I can put together in the PTR? Maybe let's see where we're at. Share the link. Okay, I'll share the link to the scuffed. Okay, I'll link the crazy Rain of Arrows setup. Okay. I'm scared like this might be like we'll see after like 30 minutes how realistic this is to even begin to put together. I guess I have some items. I don't see too many useful mythics in here. So this setup has 8 mythics. No big deal. No Scoundrel's Kiss? Yeah, I do have one here. Why is it? Oh, Resource Gen as an affix. I forgot about that. That actually, we'll try that. On the rings can roll not only as a temper, obviously, but also... Is that better than that? It's like the exact same thing. So we need Beastfall Boots. Squirt's Blouse I should have somewhere. What about Harlequin? Crust. I guess that works. So we don't have a Selig, apparently. Beastfall, Selig are the only mythics missing. Yo, what's going on? I hear a raid from Miku. Thank you, Miku. Appreciate it. We're going for a ridiculous setup here on the Rogue, doing a bunch of testing, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But it's like one of those setups that will only be possible in the PTR. There's no way in solo self-out I'm putting this together. So we're going for a ridiculous build right now. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And for those of you who don't know who I am, I do like some of the rogue guides on over at Maxroll. I have been playing nothing but rogue in Diablo 4 since the launch of the game. So if you have any questions about any other class in this game, I am not your guy. But if you have rogue questions, then I probably have an answer. Pit 150? I think so. I mean, I have stayed away from the Leoric's Crown shenanigans. I just assume that that's not real. But I'm assuming other streamers and people have been going all in on that. But, oh no, my items are disappearing. This city is dangerous to open these caches here. But I guess like we filter out the GAs for free. But yeah, this Lyric's crown seems seems a little broken. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, 120 GA gold drop rate. I mean, there's gonna be. I wonder how many bots are gonna be farming gold with this. I hope 0, but I doubt that. You can get 120% DR on Lyrics Crown. What? Yeah, that seems like an oversight. But the thing is, like, I feel like I never know anymore, like, what's intentional or not. Like, the last, like, as a rogue player, we've been farming tier 150 in a minute for, like, 2 seasons straight. So, what even is balance? I guess that works. Maybe I'll keep that. Oh, you get gem strength? Oh, that's awesome. I love the community in the sense of just like breaking things. That's gold. That is amazing. Do you see that you can roll affix and occultist for gems? Oh wait, what? I hope that's not real. Like that it's not intentional. So if I put in this, I can roll gem strength. Gem strength. Okay, and it's 130%. That seems like a good amount. You can't roll it? Okay. Maybe it's like a 0.01% chance eventually. If you have enough patience, you can get there. But yeah, that seems a little sus as well. Okay, I think we have all the mythics decent enough. I don't really feel too attached to the affixes. Legendary items, though, where do we begin? Do we have anything useful? I guess I haven't really transfigured anything. We just slap on some of this, a little bit of that. I mean, it's not the most inspiring. Maybe I can find a better bow. Put away this so I don't get confused. And do I have a loot filter? Let's see. What if I do that? We'll just try to find a GA bow in this mess. Oh no, I see on the map they're all disappearing behind me. No, my precious baby items. They're all gone. Okay, we'll go to a different town. Message received. What all been tested so far for Rogue? Quite a lot. I'd say the thing that has been tested the least are the marksman skills. I guess it doesn't matter where I go. Like rapid fire and shot barrage, I haven't seen tested much. Death trap seems to be really good. I've been personally playing Flurry, and then there's a new build in town. It's called Smoke Grenade. I mean, it was possible before, but it seems better than ever. We're doing Pit 130 with Smoke Grenade combo points. It's kind of hilarious. So if you're interested in a completely new archetype, there is that. I guess I should pick up rings too. Oh, a 4GA crossbow. Come on, give it to me. Weapon damage, life, crits. That's good enough for me. Interesting. 20 minutes rerolling, you never saw it. Interesting. All the mythics have that affix. Where it's like the wild, wild west out here. Good enough for me. I guess. I don't really. I guess we just need a Selig. I never picked up a good Selig. What about Poison Trap with Dance of Knives? Yeah, that is a thing. It's unfortunately, like, we used to run that because it was like the best way to run a poison build with Dance of Knives. But now you might as well just do Poison Imbuement because it's better. But you definitely can. The cool thing about Poison Trap, you have the cold traps. So you can do as you spin to win. You're spawning a bunch of cold traps, and you have a cold dot build. I feel like as an archetype, it's kind of cool and it looks cool. Yeah, so I feel like it's like if you're wanting a meme off meta build, I think Poison Trap with Dance of Knives is a good choice. It's definitely. That's the thing with rogue class. You can do anything and it works. Like in terms of there's enough damage to go around for the whole family. All right, the final piece to the puzzle. At least in terms of the items. Oh no, I'm back in this town. Amulet. Not super impressed with that. Okay, they're disappearing. We're gonna go ahead and find another random. I've never been here. Salt Wind. Could we always throw Death Trap while using this? I don't know. I can't remember. No, like casting skills with animations, like Death Trap, for example, will cancel your spinning. But it used to be more costly to like stop spinning because we would have all these snapshots going on. But now you can just continue spinning and happy days. I mean, it would be nice if I got GA on the. I guess here I don't necessarily need to only show GAs. But it would be nice to only show amulets. Is there a way to do that? Add rule. Item type? And what if I put that at the bottom? Or is there, can I take like everything else and like hide them? Is that a thing? And do like this. Hide all. Haha. Wait, why is Helm there? I'm not sure, but kind of worked. Resource gen. Oh, amazing. Oh, the affixes are like literally perfect. Crit chance and everything. I guess the crit chance is easier to come by this season, but that's okay. Oh yeah, you can do like unique and select the specific unique. That's true, that's true. All right. We look like a pirate, like it's kind of silly. Like just naturally with this like the pants without changing anything, and even Beastfall, it's like all like this default view of this transmog. Like every piece is just a pirate vibe. Yeah, like somehow this helm seems like something a pirate would wear too. That's better. Okay. There's boots with wooden leg. That's awesome. I have not spent too much time with those. Okay, I guess a big question is my charms. I don't know where to even begin. I guess I just drop these on the ground. You know what? It's easier to just do this and then I don't have to worry about it. Max resource might come in handy. Oh, I have one with 4 marksman skills. Pretty good. Top rogue builds for season 15. I mean, I guess unfortunate to some. I think it would be more fun if the meta changed up, but it's staying. The meta is staying pretty much the same overall. I'd say for rogue. I'd say, like relatively speaking, between the builds, it's nothing has really changed as far as we know. I think there might be some surprises. I was talking about this earlier with the golden epiphany seal could introduce some surprises at the very top end. But cold rain of arrows, poison pen shot, looking like the like they're gonna be up there again. I guess I might as well just epiphany. I mean, not ideal affixes on these, but that's okay. Poison pen shot, clearing everything. Yeah, in the current season, there's like 1 or 2 tiers between cold Roa and poison pen shot. It's almost nothing, and it seems like they might be closer or further apart. I'm not entirely sure how it all ends up in the end. Wait, what am I looking for here? What happened to my beautiful 4? Let's type in sightless here. I'm assuming sightless would be the best. I could use technically any. Okay, well, this is handy. I already have some marksman skills. Even though they're not GA, I think I don't really want to spend too much time on that. Healing received. Just gonna go through these real quick and get something useful. I feel like, oh no, there's no resource gen on gloves, right? I know they probably gain, like Blizzard gains like a lot of hours played from the community by just sitting and rolling stats on items in town, and like our session length goes up. But wouldn't it be nice to like just like scroll in this list and select what you want, and you pay a certain amount of materials and you get the thing? Just it would just, the quality of life would be crazy. But I guess, I don't know, that there's not really much dopamine in rolling like this for the right thing either. So to just simply get the thing, I think would just be, it would be a good thing. Maybe I'll keep a cooldown reduction for now. We might need that, considering I have it on my helm too. That's good. What do I even roll away on this bad boy? Probably Dex. Dex to Vuln. I mean, we got crit. It's fine. Crit. something with crit in the name here. That works. Beautiful. Are Rogue easy to learn playing, Alex? Yeah, I'd say Rogue has a wide range of types of builds. Like there's some builds where you just hold down a button, and there's some builds where you need to press like all 6 skills every second. So I think the key for you if you're new to Rogue and you want to have a good time is to pick a beginner friendly build, and there certainly are. The most beginner friendly is Dance of Knives. It's like think whirlwind with range, like you're spinning around, you're just holding down your button and you're throwing daggers at things. So Dance of Knives, it's a poison build. That's probably your best bet. But in general, Rogue, from my understanding, compared to like something like Barb, like we do press more buttons as a class, but I think that's fun. It's like we have some player agency, and things happen. I love this class. Although I haven't, I feel like it's hard to compare because I haven't played many other classes. But I'm happy where I'm at, basically. I played Paladin when it came out. I played Spiritborn when it came out, and back in like beta and season 0, I did dip my toes in a little bit of Necro and Sork. And I consume a lot of Diablo 4 content, so I feel like I see the gameplay of other classes, and I always am happy that I'm a rogue enjoyer. It seems like objectively the best time for me. I'm glad there's something for everyone. Seems like the Necro players might be a little sad, but maybe they can cosplay as a warlock until the next patch. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I have barrier generation. Does it? Maybe it's good. Yeah. I would pay a lot of money to just know exactly what's happening with the timeline of Diablo 4, Diablo 5, the plan for everything, where it's at, what the direction is, like, because if I was running the Diablo 4, I would be like I would almost feel like ashamed of certain like the speed of which things change and it gets implemented. And but if I knew the bigger picture, like, oh, okay, we're actually launching Diablo 5 in like 18 months from now, and like we're kind of like abandoning ship with this game because it was like a mess through like COVID, and Blizzard was struggling with this whole project of Diablo 4 and went through like a million different teams of developers, and it's like, okay, let's just like abandon this game. Like then I would understand like why certain things are in the current state that they are. But from the outside looking in, it's like, what is actually going on? Why do we go 2 seasons with game-breaking bugs? Or 15 seasons, I should say. Okay, I think all the little things. Building Roa, yeah. But I have no idea what to expect, or if it will, like, I've made this silly planner, but it might be garbage considering I can't really obtain all the gear needed. But maybe we'll have fun along the way anyway. Like in my planner, I had 65 ranks to Rain of Arrows. And maybe that's not the most realistic. Oh, I have 540 energy. Okay, cool. And let's see here. Try Poison Roa also. Poison Roa, I think, changes less in this season. But it is... I really enjoyed playing Poison Rain of Arrows in Season 14. Because you get to use the node that gives you 50% cast speed. So it just feels so fast. There's something about it. What? $31 ranks? That's not 60. I guess because like with this new setup, we would have like very little cooldown reductions. All these other skills, like the mobility, will not be there on the same level. But I mean, it's a purely push setup anyway. But so where are all the like 30 ranks? It's kind of a ridiculous amount that I guess my amulet. Like a lot of the ranks in my planner comes from the jewelry. And I'm running an amulet with 0 ranks. So that will definitely have its impact. So 540, let's see, divided by 75. We're proccing, we need 35-second cooldown. Oh, we have that by far. What happens if I roll away this cooldown here? Oh, we're fine even still. What about my helm? Can I guess there's not much to put on my helm. I'm looking for crit, right? Yeah. Crit where? There. And we still, yeah, we're good there. But what happens if I just go to the training room? Yeah, it's really fun to reroll. My favorite. Okay, so we cast this. We restore 400 something. Oh wait, preparation was not on. Wow, I have to wait 25 seconds. So I guess I can put on the Vex rune. So when I press this, what happens? I restore 400. What is my resource gen? 58.7. So I'm basically, I just need more ranks. I'm definitely slacking here. all these uniques have 0 marksman ranks. That would be like 9 ranks. Let's see. Times 8. So that's like 115 energy we'll get from our charms. That would kind of do it, actually. And maybe we could do a little sneaky temper. We drop cooldown and we put resource gen here. Ooh. Maybe that's not possible. We go a little too high there on the cooldown. It's interesting. Rogue seems as fine this season's played your cold Rhino this season. Nice. Yeah, Rogue is definitely. I mean, I think every class is just getting stronger in terms of comparatively to this current season. Just the jewels are ridiculous. 35 crit chance and 35 attack speed in one little socket. It's a lot of oomph. Okay, I'm trying to see if I'm missing something. I mean, we're running like rapid fire and stuff in the current season. Interesting. My items are disappearing from the planner, random. But I think I'm gonna go to Maroc and try to get some. There's no way to reroll charms, right? You have to just, or unless you have 3 to 1 maybe. But it would be cool. How are we just gonna see? Can I can't? No, it would be awesome if we could imagine putting a charm into the occultist here, and we can like reroll one of the affixes. That would save a lot of time and misery. Let's do something here. Okay. Now I think my loot filter should only show, or it will highlight in blue, I guess. Maybe I should make it only show. What happens? Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's seals. Oh, okay. I think there's a couple players in this area. Let's go to somewhere that's nice, and there's a little nice spot for us. Feels like a too long many hoops to jump through for Selig. Yeah, I mean, right now it's just like the thing with the PTR is like nothing has changed for Rogue. So like I could just copy paste all my old guides and all my old builds and everything works. So now it's just a matter of like how can we stretch the potential just a little bit further. I want to see the sets. Where are the sets? This one. And so if I open these, what if I drop this one? And what happens if I do this? So this is like marking sightless seals with marksman ranks. Okay, so now it works. Okay, cool. So if I open all these things, they will only show this one. I can just stand in one place and just wait for like text to come up. Oh, we got one, two. Oh, that's actually very helpful. So now I got a bunch of sightless here with ranks. But wait, it's showing maximum resource as well. Resource. Oh yeah, this is tagged. There's two. This shouldn't be two. Oh, that's all skills. That's fine. So no, but I guess I don't need the marksman. What I need is the mythic. But yeah, that's kind of that's a good way to get these. But what I really need is these. So how do I set here? Like, can this be mythic only? And not, I don't need a set. So let's do a little quick test. Is there a chest somewhere? Let's go to, I'm sorry. I feel like there's a lot of power in the loot filter, but I don't often tap into it. Recolor has show built in. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's just showing it. Let's see if I can find a marksman. Like this is exactly what we were looking for. I want this to show. Is it unique? So why is it not showing? Mythic, unique, and it has marksman. We can filter specific unique charms. Okay, we'll do that. So specific unique, is it here? So if I type in, I think I'm looking for this thing, and I'm looking for Fist of Fate and that one. Item type, charm. In the charm section. Talisman set bonus? No, not that one. Specific, unique, is there a charm? Item properties, no. Yeah, exactly. The Pelgain ring being a charm is very nice for Rain of Arrows. Yeah, I don't see a charm. Okay, I'm following your lead here. Recolor specific unique. Let's do it. Oh, but okay, so I see. So that's what I was doing on this one. But there's a charm box. Oh, here. Oh, I think that's what I did. Yeah, yep. So when I type Pelgain here, I put the ring, but not the charm. So like that. Thank you, sir. On the Fist of Fate. This. I put the charm, but not that. Like that. Okay, so now. Why does this not pass? Oh, this is not. This is Scoundrel's Kiss. So if I let's do just for science, we'll put Scoundrel's Kiss here as a boom, and this should show in red text right now, or not. Item power. Okay, so now it's showing it in red, and now all I need to do is affix has required affixes marksman skills, and now it should still be red. No. Okay, so has optional affixes. Oops. Marksman. Yeah, it. Oh, oh, you're right. Wow, I'm blind. Do I have another one? Doombringer. Perfect. Wait, does Doombringer exist in here? That's a good test. Because I don't trust that they're gonna actually add these. It does exist here. I mean, maybe they will. So Doombringer should be red now. Yay! Okay. Now we're good. Now we just need to open all these. Oh, we got one. We got the Blood Mud Idol with Marksman. Okay, well, this is like so efficient compared to like before, like pre loot filter PTR gear hunting. We'd open like 3,000 caches and pick everything up and be lost. I appreciate your help, chat. I wouldn't have been able to get there without you. Okay, so we just spam these. And then we only want unique charms. So why do we have to give many seals? Set charms, no thank you. Alright. Let's get some more of those. Maybe I'll put them... Actually, things will disappear off the ground. Let's not do that. Alright. And let's teleport to a place where we feel lucky, like this one. Exclude Doombringer, though. Good idea, good idea. I mean, I'll be happy to see it. I put on some other. I put Scoundrel's Kiss on here too, I think. Okay. Whoa, I got some seals. We don't want any of those. So I need to select that and... Okay. There we go. Oh, got one. Hope it's not Blood Mad Idol. Wow. The odds are... Wait, it's not even Mythic. So, can I upgrade it to Mythic? I haven't actually checked if that's like a cube thing now. I think not, right? Like, because they said like the only way to get Mythic Charms is to find them. Put it in. Yeah, there's no upgrade to Mythic, doesn't work. Well, that's a little sad, isn't it? That was a lot of effort for, we have one, right? You have one. I guess I can unmark the one I got. Maybe I should go to a town that's like a little... I feel like Saragar used to get a lot of love, but it hasn't gotten love in like a year. Yeah, I can set like the mythic here to ensure I only get mythics. That's the only thing we need. Like there was like a bug last season, but I think they fixed it. Let's just try that. And here he is. We could probably just... Oh, got him. Nice. This is going so much faster than I thought it would. Okay, we now we need to the final item. Fist of Fate. Oh, wait, that's the one I need. I need Penguin to go away. And there's only one charm. I feel like I'm gonna fill up this. I should probably reset the instance here. I wonder how many items, like what is the limit? Oh, it's there. Fist of Fate. Let's go. 100% gold rate on 2 of them. We're gonna be so rich. All right. So now we have 40 ranks. 40 times 8. We're restoring... Yeah, we're easily restoring 540 now, I think. Let's have a date with a dummy. Wait. We used to have 540 max energy. What happened to it? We lost somewhere. Oh, a charm maybe. Yeah, we had 20 on a charm. So let's roll our chest. Boom. And we can masterwork that. Nice. Now we have 585. Okay, well, I don't want to look at these anymore. Just gonna put them in the corner. I restore like 520. It's funny, my energy is not technically full, but it's resetting enough at least. I could technically put, and let's see, I could imprint Vehement Brawler here. Get 2 more ranks. I'm sitting at like 550. 560. So yeah, like, that's the interesting thing about this variant. Like, we can push our energy to 800 and push our ranks up, and then we can restore 800 each cast. $585. No. At the 600 breakpoint, we can... Or maybe I can drop 1 temper. No. I still need to be... My cooldown needs to be below 35. And the temper gets me there barely. But, yeah, interesting little science experiment here. Like, there's a world where this is actually just worse. It would probably be beneficial to do some kind of math. But I like to get my hands dirty out in the field. Maybe we can transfigure. See if we get, maybe that changes things. A little casual, all ranks or something. I have resource gen as an FX on my ring, even though it's not tempered. But yeah, I have cooldown reduction tempered on all jewelry, which obviously could be fixed. One thing I maybe can do is this. I can change this. Yeah, so how much? I have over 600 now. So now I just need to restore more. Okay, there's a world where that we can like fiddle around a little bit here. Like I can technically remove. Well, let's just see what happens if I remove this for resource gen. My cooldown is 37. Okay, I can probably not remove another one. I have cooldown on my chest. Yeah, I probably need 2 tempers for cooldown still. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need to go too crazy with the min-maxing. The most interesting part for me is seeing... I mean, I can probably toss this into the oven. Wow, 28 item quality. Oh, we can transmute it again. Do I want to change my... I have my master working on the decks. I think it's fine. I don't really care that much about that. We're never gonna change life on hit. We've got a lot of life on hit. Maybe that'll help us stay alive. I guess. Wait a minute. I just realized something. Isn't the Selig barbs? There's something about like you can't roll life on any gear because if you have too much life, then you just die or something. Yeah, I could have tried a masterwork item call. That's true. But yeah, like I have a lot of life on my gear, or I don't know if I would say a lot, but I have on my ring, I have on my two-hander, I have a lot of life on my other pieces here. And I heard something about like you want as little life as possible. How does this even read? Damage is dealt to your primary resource before life. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's some science behind it that I'm not in, like I don't really understand how it works, but that's all right. Maybe I put back frozen memories. Yeah, used around with 453 life, exactly, yeah. So we definitely are not set up for that. So we might just like die immediately to things, but I'm not sure how that will play out. And then we have these gems. I mean, maybe this one. Take more damage though. Got some of these soul splinters. The movement speed one for sure. And then the crit chance probably. This one. What is our crit chance? Wow, a toughness 100k. That seems a little less than ideal. I've really made a mess in all these towns. I mean, I have 19 points to spend. Interesting. There's no way I can run Dark Shroud on the bar, though. We don't have nearly enough. What skill would be useful? I guess I could run a smoke grenade. Yeah, I think like 453 life is what you have by default in this game. Without any gear and stuff. Yeah, chances are I'll just go in and die here. Let's try like a pit 100. Oh wait, I think the Paragon points. I should probably spend these. Oh yeah, so then I probably, like you don't even want, like how do you even dodge life? You can't dodge all of it, right? Like this gives life and this gives life, yeah, so we would have to pick up some life. But I guess I don't want that. Um, yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll just go with a regular setup and then take it from there. Oh yeah, this build might actually be able to take advantage of tricks of the trade. Marksman, cutthroat, mobility. We have cutthroat and mobility with shadow step or dash. Marksman all the time. Trap skill, we don't take that box. If we put in caltrops instead of maybe is actually no, smoke grenade is not a trap. Maybe I'll just skip that for now. Could be something interesting for pushing with Rain of Arrows. Yeah, it's crazy how much life you pick up accidentally. Would need to spend some time making a brand new Paragon board for a Selig setup if it ends up being a viable strategy. Still not convinced that it will be, but so now I'm picking up life here, so I should probably like instead of doing this side, I should do the other side and just avoid life. But at this point my gear is like I have like 30,000 life with this setup, so we're that ship has sailed kind of. All right, let's shoot some enemies. You think selling row is overkill? Well, it's not about what's overkill. It's about what deals the most damage, I guess. Oh yeah, so I'm dying really quick, so then I lose my energy and then I can't cast. That makes so much sense. So how do Death Trap players do it? I would have to watch like Ava's gameplay of a Death Trap. Because if I get hit once, I'm like... Oh, Blood Mad. I'm burning because of this. You can't put this on here. Interesting. And you lose the mobility. If this... yeah, it would have to be a lot more damage for us to push with this, I think. But yeah. No, exactly. So I need to get a new bow and a new ring, I think. I think that... oh yeah, actually I have a bunch of life on all my defense. I think I even tempered life. So what... I could temper like barrier or something else? So like all these pieces that have life. But I guess, yeah, movement speed's fine. Interesting. So how much life do I have left now? 931. I think I picked up quite a lot of life from random nodes. So what if I remove as much as I can? Oh yeah, I don't need these. I guess I can... Oh, that gives a lot of life. Walk around it. Resistance and armor is fine. Did I pick up life in these? This gives life. I guess maybe I just skip it. It's fine. We'll waste a couple nodes here or there. Let's see how far down we can get the life here. It's a lot of resistance and armor that I could probably just prioritize. And there's no life here. Wow, my dex. Oh yeah, I took off my gear. I was like, what? I don't even have 2,000 dex. That's embarrassing. Okay, so now our life is at 600. That's okay. 600's less than 30,000. So now we need to get these pieces replaced and see if it makes a difference. Oh, hi there. Ava, how do you survive with the Selig on Death Trap? I'm assuming it will be fine once I remove all my life. I just tried Selig on Rain of Arrows, and we're dying a lot, but we had like 30. Wow, I think we're in the wrong place. $473 life. So how do you avoid, like, I'm trying to lower my life as much as possible. I got to 600, I think. 626. I'm like, where the heck is my life coming from other than this sneaky little node at the start? 4% life. I mean, did I pick up life accidentally somewhere else? I don't think I did. Show gear real quick. I mean, no life here. Or deer. If we had a life roll, it would obviously go over 600. Is what I'm thinking. Is there life from these? No, there's no... So I'm assuming it's just from Paragon. Can I hover over and it tells me? Maybe not. It's 1500 base life at level 70 minus 900. Azeroth. Oh, you guys are the best. We didn't use Azeroth. So if I take this off, it goes down to 473. Boys and girls, what would I do without you? That's crazy. Okay, so I have at least a little framework here. We'll start off with... Maybe I'll just go Serigar. Serigar's the place to be. The Forgotten City. You face tagged everything on 130. That's awesome. We'll see if we... I only have... I think I had like 600 energy-ish. Should we put a loot filter for this? It might not be needed. We kind of need so many items. Maybe it is faster still, but... I'm just gonna go old school. Wait, yeah, I need these without life. I can roll away the life on these. That works. And beast falls are fine. Oh yeah, I could get GA on there. Do I want that? I think I kind of want that. Cool. So now we don't need pants anymore. We need an Azarath without the life. We need this bad boy. This is fine. So now we only need Harlequin Crest and Azarath. Right? Yeah, of the mythics, yeah. I mean, probably want both CDR, right? We have CDR and cooldown on the one we're using, so probably want at least one of those. I think a loot filter would have been the way. So let's try that. So we'll do is specific unique Harlequin and wait, I could just keep it in here. And Azure. Imbuement skills. Wait a minute. That wasn't red. Why was that not red? Maybe it's fine. Okay, well, I definitely should be hiding everything else, I think. How do I hide everything, all the mythics? Is there like a mythic? Item rarity? Can I do like that? And put that below this. Uh-huh. Was that 4 GA? 3 GA. But the wrong stats. Surely some of these will be good. Oh, resource gen on the helm. That's potentially. I guess I can't get. There's like 3 affixes I would want, but that could be good. I guess this is fine. Okay. Cooldown resource gen. Oh, there we go. We did get it. Miracles do come true. Bada bing, bada bang. That's it for the mythics. We just need a bow and a ring, and we're good to go. But the question is, what in the world would we temper it with? I guess like armor and stuff? maybe there's an all-rest temper, right? Oh, wait, yeah. It's weird the temper is appearing above the gold drop rate. The code be spaghettiing. $70 all res? Wait, what? Why is the temper for all res 70? Yeah, you guys can't even see it down there. Getting a 2000 physical or 70 all res? It's a little strange. Is it actually just 70? Yeah, okay. That seems a little bit sus. My goal is to survive a tier 100. Can it be done? I'm not sure. Alright. I guess there's utility tempers too. Is there anything even remotely interesting in here? Barrier generation, slightly interesting. I don't know if interesting is the right word, but useful. Okay, let's don't need these or those.
You lose a little mass to dust. There is power in these stones. The stars made manifest.
I can't carry anymore.
All right. I wonder what loot filter I put up for these. I guess item type, and this needs to be those. And if I open this, there should be something red in there. That works for me. I'll just go and pick up the red stuff. I guess I'll stick to the GAs. A 3 GA ring. Maybe good. And not very good. It's crazy how many questionable affixes there are in the world. That could be useful. Just want a decent base to roll at the cube. I mean, we're getting some sick poison bows. 4 GA bow? Maybe? Maybe good. Need a little needs a little work, but oh my goodness. We're picking up some crazy gear. We're doing a poison build after this at some point. We got the goods. You see life. Yeah. We gotta roll away a couple life rolls, I think, but maybe this is... Do we have a ring? We don't really have a ring. Be nice to get at least 1 or 2 rings. It's so interesting, like, that life all of a sudden is like the worst roll you can get. I can roll away the life and the energy pretty easily. It should be okay. The GA dot on every other ring. What is the game trying to tell me? Go over here. Crit chance dex. I mean, that one can probably be rolled. Alright, we'll try that. It's only 1 cube, right? Like, the only cube in the game is in Temis. I'm littering all over the place. But I pay taxes, and the city is supposed to clean it up. Or something like that. Okay, the ring is here. We are gonna try to roll away Mr. Resistance. Resource gen. Hang on a second. We'll keep that. It's probably not ideal, but... Just a sneaky little Vuln or crit roll, and this ring is Dunsky. 11%. I'll give it another twirl. It's 11% it is. Life gone. Do we have decks on this? Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. And then we go and cube this. What? Oh no. 50-50 now. Put this in here, we focus reroll, and we hope that touches shadow or dot, and otherwise we're screwed. Okay, we're screwed. But we got a couple backups, I think. Right? Like this... Wasn't there like a 2 or 3 GA one? Yeah, this one. Nice. We're getting there. I guess I gotta roll some of these mythic affixes. Life regen has to be potentially the worst. Wouldn't mind a little movement speed. Because unlike normal Rain of Arrows, this scuffed variant actually doesn't have permanent mobility skills. Maybe just 3 evade charges is worth it. Okay, I think I got all the life rolled away. Gold drop rate. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Resource generation, get rid of life here. And we want max resource. Do I already have it? No, I don't. So why is it hiding from me? There it is. Okay. Life 473. That's a good sign. That's what we want. Every other item is happy. Good. Still testing, but you've already cleared pit 1 to 35. Very promising so far. Currently testing a cold Rainwares build with Lyric's Crown. Sternly to Jordan, stacking cold resistance. To scale Lyric's damage multiplier? I don't know if that's how that works. Stone of Jordan just gives you a bunch of resistance, but not more damage. But it is a good strategy to get very tanky. So you're onto something there. Yeah, Stone of Jordan is a great defensive tool while still providing a little bit of offense at the same time. You're not completely nerfing yourself. Stone of Jordan's bugged? Yeah, okay. I haven't even equipped the item. Am I missing something? I think I might be missing some tempers. Let's double check that. All right. I have a bunch of barrier generator, but oh yeah, I guess I do. That's actually an issue. My cold imbuement won't reset, so I need to run this thing. So I need like a care rune to get barrier to take advantage of all the barrier generation I have. Wait, where are my blue gems at? We can make some more blue gems.
What do you bring?
We got attack speed and that, but no DR. Boom. All right. Did we do it? 600 exactly. And we are at 37 ranks. I feel like we used to have more. Blood Mad Isle goes back in. Might be a mistake. We're missing Ferocious on our two-handed. And Aftermath on our ring. Is Tony Jordan supposed to give you more damage? Or is it just a bug? Resistance equal to... Yeah, like, according to the tooltip, it sounds like it's supposed to give you just 20% of your highest. Like if I have 10,000 cold resistance and less in every other, I would just get 20% cold damage. Anything other than that sounds like a bug. Okay, so mobility is not great. Maybe I should go to higher pit tier. But at least we're back up and running now. $125 or something. Maybe things survive for a second. But my Blood Mad Idol is not activating. I need to take some damage. Alright? Is that how that works? I mean, my main limitation here is definitely mobility. The damage seems okay, 125. Let's damage to resource not activated. I'm not sure. I mean, we can definitely just run a different one. What does it say? You're always berserking while burning. I think it would work, but I mean, let's go up to like, yeah, let's go all the way to 140 and then just see what happens. If we're living or dying. So now, I was gonna say, like now because I'm taking damage, my Rain of Arrows goes on cooldown. So this is what I was wondering, like, I guess there's a world where you can have enough, or maybe it is just Blood Mad that's causing that. I'm just thinking like Death Trap, how it like never runs into cooldown issues. with Selig. So what happened there? So now I took off Blood Mad Idol. Not expecting to kill things, but I'm wondering what my survivability is like. So every time I've clicked Shadow Step, I've died. Oh, wait. When I take damage, yeah, okay, so I lose, yeah, my Squirt's blouse is not stacking up. Obviously I need a barrier for that. But if I take damage, it disappears, right? 3. Okay, so I'm not losing my Squirt stacks from him hitting me. Oh, there I did. I mean, it seems really rough overall. But yeah, I'm be very curious to see Ava's Death Trap gameplay. But as it stands, it seems like not really the play. Maybe we can try a different seal. I'll put it in and go to 130, see what happens. But yeah, the good old classic Rain of Arrows is so much more comfy than this. I'm pretty sure our attack speed... Yeah, we have 100% attack speed. Like, obviously, like, our damage is ridiculously high because of just Rain of Arrows in general. But if I had, like, a normal Rain of Arrows setup, I guess we can try both. Why do you think it's just... Like, Azurath procs that hard? It's crazy. Like, the elites just disappear. These are unstoppable. Surely I can't really damage them. Or maybe I can. Apparently they die too. Which makes no sense to me. In 140, I feel like I was struggling. Maybe because they were, like, I was just getting damaged too much and it was messing with my cooldown. But in terms of DPS, this seems like 140... I guess it's like 140 is ridiculously much more tanky than this. But if you can one-shot elites in 130, I would imagine you can farm or like push 140 normally, relatively speaking. Yeah, Rustbitten instead of Blood might be more comfy. I I'm shocked at like how quickly, like the Azurath procs so fast. They just get frozen, hurts a little bit, and then they disappear. I expected Azurath to not feel as good on Rain of Arrows, but it feels really good. I don't think I procced him with cold, but yeah. Oh, I don't actually know which... Oh yeah, I'm using the double damage node. Very interesting. Yeah, Azure Sword, Azurath as a charm would be the same amount. So that could definitely be the play. And Shivering is 120%, so... Do I have a Rust Bitten hanging around? I want... Azurath and maybe a Rust Bitten. You know what? I'll add a couple more. Yeah, that's fine. Might play Warlock just because Azurath's stagger problem. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I have the Signet as a charm. I'm gonna try to open up a replacement for Blood Mad Idol. So just for science. Oh no. I need to put blood here. Well, that would help. Okay, so it didn't open a single one from all of those. No? Not a single one? I guess the odds are pretty low to get. You gotta get the right mythic charm with marksman skills. It's pretty specific. I wonder if Blizzard has a stat of how many items were dropped in Temis. Do things disappear if I open them here? Maybe not. We need to have a stern conversation about spellbound steel, poison rot. Is it the sheets? Are you advocating for it or against it? M7 for which build? Oh yeah, you mean like 78% from Etnas as a dagger and Azurath as a charm? I mean, I could put Azurath as a charm and get a 120% aspect. So we would do it if we I got a few options so out of all these charms that I'm dropping. We just gotta get one of them and then we'll go with that. We'll go with whatever we can get. We got it. We got the Azurath. So now we replace the Azurath with a legendary. And I guess for the legendary, not ideal. I guess we can use a lot of these and cube it up. We'll let the cube decide. $10 p.m. stream for 2 hours? That sounds like a good vibe. Who doesn't want to take part in that? What am I even looking for? Cold decks, I guess. That's fine. Our standards are not super high for these items.
Welcome to the Isles. What do you bring? Here's what remains.
All right, we made it. Now we're not burning all the time. Or relying on the burn. But then how can I watch you? I guess that is true. Wouldn't wanna not watch me. I feel so tanky with the protection shrine on. Goblin thinks he can escape. I mean, is it just me or is Azareth like I feel like it feels better. I don't know how I could ever live without it. Oh, this is okay. Channeling Shrine on this. Now we got best of both worlds. We got the CDR of the old Reign of Arrows setup, and we got the crispiness of the new Selig life. They didn't change the worms in Hell Tides at all, so probably the way to go in terms of farming experience in next season again, unfortunately. Let's see if I can just like stand and tank this unstoppable enemy here. I mean, I'm not doing any damage to him, so maybe that's a mistake. There's so many shrines in the pit. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much Azareth you've been playing with Ava, but it procs like multiple times. Hey! Thanks for the raid, Digital Crew. Appreciate it. Hope you guys had fun, whatever you were doing. Welcome to the rogue testing land. Just crew. How things today? Yeah, things are good. We spent the last like hour or two trying to get all the gear in this PTR for this kind of crazy setup for Reign of Arrows. I don't know if you're a Diablo enjoyer or not, but I'm assuming you are because you raided me. But yeah, we're rocking 600 maximum energy here. Trying to take advantage of the beastful fall boots as much as we can, because there's quite a few hidden buffs in this PTR that they didn't put in patch notes, which I guess is how they like to do it. And Selig is one of them. Hey, Miss Voldemort. Oh, I just said the illegal name. Me and Bud were running PTR yesterday. Some issues. Yeah. ran into some issues. I do guides on max roll for rogue in case some of you raiders are unaware of who the heck the guy on your screen is. Wait, okay. Sometimes I lose my cooldown. Did I try Poison Pen Shot in PTR? Yeah, I did actually. I played it with for a very brief moment with combo points and did 130 in like 3 minutes or something like that. I'm not sold on the whole combo points adventure, but Pen Shot will be very, very good. I'd be curious to try cold Pen Shot actually. With the new Ezrath and everything. I guess we're just hoping that the Ezrath procs here. Oh no. When we got to pit runs, we couldn't upgrade our glyphs. Oh, that's kind of wild. But I guess in the PTR, we have 150 glyphs. Like, if you have upgraded your character in that Marak, the little goblin dude, he gives every glyph, like, level 150. He just been working 5 part-time jobs on 24 days in a row. Just finished day 3. That I feel like you're like sounds like a challenge. Like someone did a bet with you, and you're just proving them wrong. Like, can you do 5 jobs? That's like I've never heard of it. I think I've heard of 3, and that's like ridiculous. But 5, I mean, that's some kind of Guinness World Record right there. I feel like I kind of qualify for like 2. Do a bit of, but I feel like it's different with part-time job. I've got hobbies, right? Like I got like Diablo thing, doing work with Max Roll and my YouTube channel a little bit, but then I also have my regular job. So that's kind of like 1.5. But going up to 5, yeah, kudos to you. But yeah, here I can't upgrade them because they're 150. I don't know if that was the issue that you were having, but maybe that could be it. Well, I guess we have determined that this works. We did 135 in, what was that, like 6-ish minutes with Selig. So we could probably get close to 140 if we push this energy to like 800, 900. Get another 20 ranks of Rain of Arrows. Then maybe there's something there. But the Selig, if you look at the tooltip for Selig, it says your primary resource is increased by 200%. This, in the past, just used to say your primary resource is doubled. So instead of doubled, it's tripled. That's the buff to Selig. So you get a lot more resource than we used to get, which is pretty handy. Watching you do what I want to do while at my regular job. I appreciate you. Yeah. I hear you. I feel like the last 2-3 months I've been so busy. It's not been barely any moments above water to breathe when it comes to work. And today is one of those days where there's nothing in my schedule. I can just enjoy some PTR, hang out with you. So it's been a good day. I think I'm gonna Ava, why don't you hop on and stream if you haven't already, and I can send people over to you and you can show the world what Poison Rain of Arrows looks like. Because I need to go eat some food. I'm a hungry boy. And I feel like we had a productive little session. We did Flurry and now Rain of Arrows. I'm not sure what's next for us. Maybe some, like, we'll do the proper Rain of Arrows setup, maybe. We'll try to get that going. And see what happens after that. When do you set a death trap? I have not tried death trap. And I don't think I will. I think Mippy and maybe, yeah, and Ava too, they both played it a bit in this PTR. So there's a lot of data on death trap already. Death trap is looking really good though. With this upgraded Selig, you get tankiness, which has been the downfall of death trap, because you have so many like other uniques that, like, you have Scoundrels, Leathers, and the Ice in the Dark Pants, so you lose out a lot of damage reduction, but with Selig, you can make up for it. So Death Trap is looking really good. I'd say a huge upgrade season 15. So if you like Death Trap, then this season I'd recommend going for it. Let me see if Kid has fallen asleep. Sounds good. I should probably save this in my armory just in case. But yeah, it's interesting that there's so many different ways. Like, this game has come a long way in terms of, I guess, build options or gear options. There used to be a very, like, one super evident way to build every single build. But here, like, even Rain of Arrows, Cold, like, we could do Selig or not Selig. Or there's a bunch of uniques, like, do we run Shivering, or do we, like, which charms do we go? Even though they're maybe not always the most fascinating choices, at least there are choices, and different players will be running different items. And I think that's a good thing. So what pieces would I have to replace for my... I would not run this. I guess Squirt's Blouse might come in handy in regular Rain of Arrows. I think all these pieces remain. Maybe not Shake. What about... I mean, we're gonna be so squishy with if we run like Tybalt's Will. Maybe just Crown Illusion Helm, like the current season with Rapid Fire. I don't know if Tybalt's Will is needed to sustain that energy, but... And I guess we would not be running Aftermath here. And yeah, the question is how we put this together. Fist of Fate sounds good. Oh yeah. Wait, we can run Aftermath here. How much do we need to restore? 300. I guess we're already there. Yeah, we're restoring 300 as we speak. So Aftermath on the ring. And what about, can we do Blood Mad on the amulet for classic? Rain of Arrows? Like this. Now we're talking. Put Aftermath on the ring. Crown Illusion here. Do we have one of those? I do have one of these. But it's missing life. It's a little bit scary.
What brings you to the ancient isles?
Wait, I need to cool down here. So it would be like this. Barrage, yeah, Barrage is really like the. If you're not aware, Rogue, every single Rogue build is very close to each other. Like all these core skills, even Heartseeker, Poison Trap, even Smoke Grenade, like all of these builds can do like 100, like pit 130 at least. And then there's some outliers like Pen Shot Poison can get like to 140, 150. But in general, all of these builds, even Dash, like all these builds can do 130 in the pit. And even like there's poison variants and cold variants of each skill. And basically every single choice on the rogue can do 130 no matter what you do. So it used to be a lot more case in Diablo 4 where if you go to like, oh, like what is the sorcerer's build this season, and they would have one build that could like is worth playing. The rest are like far like 1,000 times weaker. But the rogue is really well balanced class, so every build is very good, and every skill is used for one reason or another. So if you have an idea or a desire to play a certain skill, you can. So me and Ava, the guy in the chat, and Dioxide, who streams as well, the three of us do all of the rogue guides on max roll, and together across the three of us we cover every single skill. So I don't do barrage because Dioxide does it. So if you want to play barrage, I'd just forward you to the max roll guide by Dioxide, and that would be the setup I would run too if I went for it. Wow, what an atrocious transmog I've got going here. I'm just kind of stalling to see if I can send you guys over to Ava, but I'm slowly but surely swapping out my gear for the probably the best Reign of Arrow setup, considering the Selig didn't really blow our minds, but the OG Roa setup might be pretty ridiculous. So we removed life everywhere, which is a little bit scary. Because now we need life all of a sudden. We have so little life. Maybe we'll be okay if we run... We have the DR on the ring and everything. We'll see. Ava is streaming? Oh, he is! Okay, awesome. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate the presence. You make it more fun for me to play this game, and hopefully the things I figure out help you guys in return. But for now, your Twitch viewers, I'm sending you to Ava, and if you're on YouTube, I'll see you in a video around the horizon. Take care. I'm gonna have some delicious lunch.